Alright. Just let me bring up the free space 2 window. Well, there we go. This was the derelict campaign. I'm stuck on a mission where I had to protect a bunch of escape pods, but I'm gonna see if I can try to protect these escape pods now.
$1,000 meters to go. 30 seconds and counting.
We got incoming, Alpha, 4 o'clock.
Target acquired. I'm locked on.
25 seconds. Get more fighter cover on the Bastion, pilot. We're almost there. Standing by to initiate detonation sequence.
I got him! Oh yeah, bandit down! Beautiful kill, sir.
10, 9,
Bastion's all clear,
8,
man.
7, 6,
Oh no!
5, 4, 3. Remote detonation sequence initiated. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. Remote detonation sequence complete.
Excellent
Work. The detonation of the Bastion of Methon bombs created a subspace cataclysm that sealed off the node.
You and the
70th Blue Lions deserve the highest commendation.
The Security Council.
Oh wait, this isn't the derelict campaign.
4 freighters, 1 gas miner, and
Wait, I need to go to the campaign room and select the derelict campaign. I thought for a moment that all my progress in the derelict campaign had been wiped out.
Pilots, I'll make this quick, as we don't have much time. As you are aware, once we had attained the scan data we needed from the Sheevan vessels rallying where the Nyarlathotep is at rest, the GTD Valhalla was going to lead a preemptive strike against the Sheevan forces. The Valhalla did lead a strike against this position, but ran into severe difficulties. The Sheevan force was much larger than anticipated, and the strike force ran into major problems. We lost over a dozen fighter and bomber wings defending the Valhalla and other vessels as they escaped. The Valhalla was able to jump out of the area before it was destroyed. However, it took damage to all systems and the engines of the Valhalla gave out after the subspace jump. The Valhalla's engines can be repaired without the need for new parts, but her fighter complement has been significantly reduced and now the destroyer is under attack again. This is where you come in. Alpha Wing will enter the area and provide any assistance to the Valhalla until the engines of the destroyer are back up and running and she can depart. Be aware that the Valhalla has jumped to the edge of the nebula cloud, so you should be able to get acceptable radar ranges in the field. However, visibility is still limited. Once the area is secured, approximately half of the 8,000 crew members on board the Valhalla will be evacuated in escape pods. We don't want to risk any more lives on board the Valhalla than we have to. Cover the pods as they depart. They have extremely weak hulls and can't take much punishment. We're currently trying to get some support for the Valhalla, but for the moment you're on your own. There are several other vessels that need to be evacuated from the nebula region, and the Valhalla can take care of itself. GTVI scans haven't located any larger vessels in the immediate vicinity. However, the large number of small signatures suggest multiple fighter and bomber wings incoming. Get down to the launch base, pilots. We haven't got enough time to let you choose your loadout, so it has been pre-assigned. Good luck.
Alpha to Valhalla.
Oh man.
Valhalla, please respond. Good to have you with us, Alpha Wing. We're under attack and Epsilon's pretty stretched. Target the bombers first, Alpha Wing. I can't see a thing in
There's the B key. I need to target the bombers. And with this FSO update and the SCP-UI update, well, I took a brief look at the SCP-UI update. They made some huge changes to the options menu, and the options menu lets you select pretty much every option that you'd be able to select from the launcher. FXAA, MAA, visual effects, soft particles, stuff like that. There's the... Oh my god, I need to find the fighter bay fast.
Pods deployed. Alpha, Epsilon, provide cover.
Yes.
Achievement fighter incoming. We're going for the escape pod. Keep it tight, people.
These fighters are fast. Don't lose your target.
Not moving. No, I'm not exactly sure what the best strategy here is, but I think it would be best just to not move. I don't know. Best to keep the fighter bay in view and maybe pick them all. Maybe pick them off at long range with trebuchets. Let my wingmen do some of the work. As I successfully lock on. Oh man. Oh my god, no! I'm not gonna let you. Or I'm not going to move much further from this point. I gotta get the escape pods out of here. Did I really lock on to the target before I fired the missile? I think my greatest error here was trying to pursue the fighter as they went after the escape pods. They're doing good so far. So, that's the... Okay. Escape 3, 4, 5... Save. Okay. Okay, escape 5 and 6 are still here. Okay. I'm glad that it's in the early part of the mission and not in a late part of the mission, because if it was in a late part of the mission, it would be really annoying to have to replay like half the mission, replay like a majority of the mission before having to get the this is when the real trouble starts, if I remember. Straws. And
no more Shevens on sensors. That was a tense one.
This damn smoke is the problem. That and the fact it's crawling with Shevens.
Give it a rest, Mackie. This place is not crawling with Shevens. GTVI hasn't found anything bigger than a Corvette out here.
TBI? Give me a break. I wouldn't trust those spooks as far as I can see around here. Ever read about the GDI rebellion?
Yeah, and that was a long time ago.
Well, GDI is GDI in my book. I don't trust it.
looks like we were successful with that. How about escape 9 and 10? Or are there any more? Oh yes, there are. Well, looks like my plan worked out. Well, I'm glad my plan worked out. And every escape pod has got out safely.
Valhalla, this is the GTCV Escher. We're here to provide any support we can.
Good to have you here, Escher. You appear to have suffered damage, though.
Yes, I'm afraid that the Shevens got to us, too. It's only minor.
Only minor, you say, and you're at 2/3 all strength. Secondary objective complete. Protect Valhalla escape pods. I think I... Okay. They departed.
All of the pods have departed safely. Excellent work, pilot.
All of the pods have departed safely. Amazing.
Most of the crew is safe.
Alright. Alright.
Pilots, we're reading nearly a dozen new Sheevan signatures. Intercept the bombers.
Where are they? Oh no.
Why the hell
Damn it.
are these bombers going from?
Man. I'm really sorry for being late today. I had to update a bunch of mods for FSO. You're not gonna kill me with the torpedo shockwaves, are you? Not after. I won't let you do that especially after I saved all those escape pods. Don't want that to happen, especially after I saved all those escape pods. That would be badness. Okay, fine. I will auto-match speed with these guys. Okay. Torpedo. Forget the torpedoes and blow them before they hit the Valhalla. Can I rearm? Okay. I like flying around in space shooting aliens. Too late because, for one thing, I had to delete a bunch of I had to delete a bunch of games that were taking up hard drive space. I had to update a bunch of mods for FSO. Good grief, that takes up so much disk space. Good grief, FSO takes up so much disk space.
We're reading a massive signature. It's a demon-class
Dawn.
designation thought.
Alpha, that destroyer is powering up beam cannons. You can bet we're its targets. Destroy its main beam cannon now, Alpha.
Okay. Trying to get some beams. Heck, I will use 4 trebuchets if I need to.
Our hull is losing integrity. We need more cover, pilots. The engines are back online. We're getting out of here.
Good.
The Valhalla is finished. Return to base, pilot. The rest of the ship is away. Great work, Alpha 1. The Khan's main beam is neutralized.
Right, I got the order to return to base.
Good work, Alpha Wing. Despite fierce Shivan attacks in your position, you were able to defend the Valhalla until she was able to repair her engines. The presence of a Shivan destroyer in the nebula is both surprising and worrying, and also explains where the large numbers of Shivan fighters and bombers have been coming from. However, a Demon-class destroyer is a threat to capital ships in its own right, as you've seen today. It appears that the Shivan force is larger than we had hoped. We'll need a lot more firepower to deal with this incursion than initially anticipated. The non-essential crew were evacuated from the Valhalla without any major losses. Your escort of these vulnerable vessels was top-notch, pilots. Well done. The crew will rejoin the Valhalla at Tau Sigma Station in a day or so. We don't have any more time here. We have just received word that the Shivans are moving out of the nebula. We're taking what ships and supplies we can and getting out now.
Okay. I am so glad that I saved all these escape pods, but that really didn't... It took much less time than I expected, honestly. And... I'm just gonna keep going with Free Space 2. Maybe... Just gonna keep going with Free Space 2. Until I hit a certain amount of time where you stop. Oh my god. It was like, I clicked a notification and...
We have a serious situation on our hands. The GTD Valhalla was seriously damaged in an engagement with the SD Thon, a Demon-class destroyer. While she survives, she is no longer fit for active duty without repairs, and has been withdrawn from the field. Another scouting party in the stellar gas cloud has made an unconfirmed sighting of another destroyer, designation SD Azatoth. The threat of these 2 additional vessels has escalated this incident to a full-scale battle alert. Our scouting parties have also reported engagements with over 10 smaller Shivan capital ships. Due to our lack of resources, GTVA Central Command has ordered a strategic withdrawal of all forces in the Phi Eridani system. Alpha and Delta Wings, you will be covering this operation. Presently, we have a team of combat engineers who are placing 5 null-near RBCs at the jump node to Tau Sigma. They'll be protected by a handful of Alistar anti-fighter sentries and should be able to provide at least some protection against incoming fighters or bombers. Additionally, we have... Okay, that's it, pilots. We've got the scramble call. Report to your fighters. We will brief you as you launch.
Okay.
As you already know, GTVA combat engineers have been setting up a defensive perimeter on the approach to the Tau Sigma jump node. The plan was to have 5 Nulnir cannons in total, each guarded by 3 Alistair cannons. The team is working frantically to have this perimeter in place to cover the last stages of our withdrawal.
Oh dear, it's called a paper wall. That'll work out well for us, I'm sure. Anyways, I clicked a notification in my system tray and I thought, and I saw OBS disappear from my window list, and I was like, where the hell did OBS go? Is it still going? Is the stream still running? It still is, apparently. Yeah, and I'm thankful for that. Anyway, I was really late because, for one thing, my hard drive filled up. My hard drive got full, and I had to free up a bunch of disk space, and I also had to update a bunch of mods for FSO. Good grief, those take up a lot of disk space. And it was also pretty close to dinner time by the time the update's finished, so I decided to have dinner and then start the stream after I finish dinner. Apparently I can't change my loadout this mission. Okay, whatever.
15 minutes ago, we received a Priority 1 call from the GTCV Escher. She and the GTC Thalos are the last of our ships in the system, assigned to observe movements of the Shivan fleet. They have reported a massive movement of all known Shivan ships in the area, and that they are making their way to the Tau Sigma jump node. We have little choice but to evacuate all remaining forces and hope that our defenses will hold. 5 Nulnir cannons are a formidable force, and will serve as a powerful deterrent to small groups of ships approaching the node. Indeed, they are strong enough to neutralize a single destroyer-class vessel. However, with all 3 destroyers on the move, and a host of smaller vessels, we know that these defenses will be overwhelmed within a matter of minutes. Your task is to make that matter of minutes as long as possible. At present, a demolition team is making their way through the jump node, carrying a single meson bomb. By placing this bomb in the path of incoming capital ships, we hope to damage or even destroy a few of the smaller ones. We need not remind you that once this bomb is placed, be at least 3,000 meters from it. The shockwave is capable of vaporizing anything up to a medium-sized cruiser. Alpha and Delta Wing are assigned to the following tasks. Firstly, defend the GTCV Escher and the GTC Thalos as they make their jump to Tau Sigma. Secondly, defend the demolition team as they place the meson bomb in the path of oncoming ships. The bomb will not activate until after the demolition team is undocked with it. Thirdly, defend the Nulnir cannons from fighter or bomber attack. Alpha and Delta Wing are assigned to the following tasks. Firstly, defend the GTCV Escher and the GTC Thalos as they make their jump to Tau Sigma. Secondly, defend the demolition team as they place the meson bomb in the path of Once all the Nulnir cannons have been destroyed, there's little you can do to stop the Shivans from entering Tau Sigma. Hopefully, you will have made them pay for this advance with several of their capital ships. Destroy as many of their fighters or bombers as you can until given the order to pull out.
Command, this is the Cypher. Engaging jump drives. See you on the other side.
We're on our final approach to the jump node, Alpha. We have incoming bombers and we've had to power down our anti-fighter beams to give us the energy to make the jump.
Roger that, I'm moving to intercept now.
We are almost finished placing the sentry guns, Alpha. They should be online to support you shortly. We're in. Looks like you're throwing quite a party. Just keep them all fast and we'll be happy.
Alpha, we're detecting 2 microwave aircraft of our background configuration and 1 bomber with expected configuration.
Microphone is muted. Thanks for the notification, OBS. It's very helpful. Thank you for the notification, OBS. I'm so glad I set that up to remind myself to unmute the microphone. And yeah, that was... Oh, I am so glad that I set... So glad I set that up. Now we can watch Keyboard Warrior Red in action. Mission 1. Okay. All the bombers a bit. Oh, come on. Looks like Talos got out. Oh, Demolition 1. Man.
Alpha, we've inbound bombers making an attack run on the Nolnir cannon. Protect those beams, pilot.
Right. Ricochet, use long-range missile. It can be used to take out bombers. Also, the zooming is normally not a feature that you would be able to get in the original game, but I'm using a zoom script mod that adds that feature. Press the D key, and it lets you zoom in like that. Oh, come on! Okay. Think I better add these Mjolnirs to my escort list. Where's the second one? Alright. I have to toggle the radar range in order to see those bombers that are coming at the...
Let's hope the Sheeners fall for it. Alpha, the demolition team is planting the Nissan bomb. Position yourself near the Nolnir cannon and stay clear of the blast radius.
Well, already... You said place yourself near the Mjolnir cannons? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going after the bombers that are going after my Mjolnir cannons, so... Gosh.
Come on, we have a Lilith cruiser jumping in at close range. We're not clear of the blast radius.
Where's Demolition 1? Sweet Demolition Team. What is that?
Yeah, they didn't get clear of it. Let's see if that sacrifice was worth it. Wow, there it goes. All of them, I think. They're on to go. It's down. Way to work it, people.
The lawyer is down. One less human cruiser.
Blocky. Oh man. Still go. Oh, wait. I can't. Valid sub-object. Oh my. Yeah, the D. Well, let's try this again. Apparently we got an invalid sub-object on the... I don't know what happened there, but hey, at least I got past that mission But hey, at least I got past that mission where I had to protect the escape pods. Okay. There is no... Okay, Knossos is still there. I was worried that I had exited out of Knossos, you know, the launcher for FSO. Man. Well, I guess the best I can do is try this mission again. And if not, maybe report it to the people who are working on this. Okay, I've already seen this briefing.
Engaging jump drives. EU on the other side.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the Mjolnir.
We're on our final approach to the jump node, Alpha. We have incoming bombers and we've had to power down our anti-fighter beams to give us the energy to make the jump.
Roger that, Escher. I'm moving to intercept now.
We are almost finished placing the sentry guns, Alpha. They should be online to support you shortly. Looks like you're going quite a part.
Damn.
Just keep them all on standby. We had
Alpha, we're detecting 2 fighter wings, Astaroth and configuration, and 1 bomber wing, next configuration.
Alpha, the demolition team needs to place the bomb well away from the beam cannon. Keep the fighters and bombers away from all of our cavalry ships.
Confirmed, Delta. They're hitting Silas March. Will last long against those bombers.
Okay. All the bombers taken care of. Sheepy bombers killed. Okay. Where's the... Did the... Yeah, it's like Asher and Thalos got out safely.
Alpha, we've inbound bombers making an attack run on the Northern cannon. Protect those beams, pilot.
Wait. Okay. Let's not get distracted. Let's focus on protecting the Mjolnirs. Oh my god.
Command, this is the Cypher. Engaging jump drives. EU on the other side.
Yeah. I guess trying to get past one frustrating mission is gonna turn into an attempt to get past another frustrating mission.
Bombers and we've had to power down our anti-fighter team
Damn
to
it.
give us the energy to make the jump.
Damn it.
I'm moving to intercept now.
We are almost
Did that say Sheevan Mega Bomb?
They should be online to support you shortly. We're in. Looks like you're throwing quite a party. Just keep them all
Okay.
and we'll be happy.
Alpha, we're the second two fighter wings and the lost anti-air configuration and one bomber. Make the configuration.
Alpha, the demolition team needs to place the bomb well away from the beam cannon. Keep the fighters and bombers away from all of our
Okay,
targets.
hold time to match speed with the enemies. Let's go. Okay, that's the Sheevan Disruptor. Okay. So, Demolition 1. Who's attacking you? Libra 4. Okay. Going after Libra 4 then. Need more bombers around here. Any one of these Sheevan fighters could go after the Demolition 1, so... Not sure. Yeah, I sure got out. They're not sticking around.
Alpha, we've inbound bombers making an attack run on the Mjolnir cannon. Protect those beams, pilot.
Yeah. Right. I cannot detonate those bombs. Not be too close to those bombs when I shoot them down. Otherwise, I'm gonna get destroyed by the shockwave myself. Even at full health, if I remember, I think. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. Alright. Right. No, that was the outer radius of the...
Let's hope the Sheevans fall for it.
Alpha, the demolition team has planted the Meson bomb. Position yourself near the Mjolnir cannons and stay clear of the blast radius.
We should get back to them. Okay. I'm glad my gun can reach that far. Practically sniping them.
Oh god. Come on. We got a little to jumping in at close range. We're not clear of the blast radius. She's targeting us.
Okay, looks like Mjolnir 1 was the only one of them that was in trouble.
Way to work. Damn, they didn't get clear of it. Let's see if that sacrifice was worth it.
The lawyer is down. One less Sheevan cruiser. So exactly how many Shevens are supposed to be coming through here?
All of them, I think.
Blocky. Uh-oh. About the tap.
Lost one of the Nolnian cannons. Look sharp, people.
Fine. Newman still got Corvette entering the CZ. I thought the area was clear.
The Mayana process is now in the area.
Command, this is the JVC. Let the test. Retrieve a clear path for jumping.
3 Sheevan destroyers is just what we need.
We had given you up for dead, Nefertem. There's heavy fire, but try to get yourself to the node. Alpha and Delta Wings will try to clear a path for you. Steady, Alpha. All you need to do is make sure the cannons do as much damage as they can. We'll be pulling you out momentarily.
Great. I think I better remove the Mjolnirs from my escort list. Yeah. Oh man, there's so much shit going on. I can't keep track of all this stuff that's happening.
The glass is down. Good work, people.
Oops, objectives. Okay. Well, the bonus objective is R2. Hey, I have mats and guns. I can... Nothing! Oh god. How about Chthon? Will that... Can I hurt Chthon at all?
We're clear, Command. Making the jump to
I cannot hurt Chthon.
We've lost 2 of the Nolnirs, Alpha. Try to keep those last 2 cannons functioning as long as possible.
What do we do now? I don't think we can do anything. Now, can't hurt any of these Sheevan. These big Sheevan ships. All the objectives are completed, and can't do any damage to these Sheevans. Maybe it would be taking pot shots at the...
That's it, Alpha. It's getting too hot. We've done all the damage we can. Get yourself back inside the node and bring it on home.
Yeah. I can't even hurt the... Until I get the return to base order from command, I'm not allowed to leave.
The Meson bomb was successfully deployed in the path of the incoming Sheevan fleet. Combined with the Nolnir cannons, it did manage to do some damage to the Sheevans, but not enough to slow them down. Good work in protecting the Nefertem at the last moment. We had given her up for dead. While the loss of Phi Iridani is a defeat, this is a bit of good news for us. Now that the Sheevans are in Tau Sigma, you will be reassigned to assisting in the defense of civilian and GTVA assets in that system.
Great.
Alpha, I'll make this quick, as we don't have much time. The security of the Tau Sigma jump node defense has been compromised by the Sheevans. The jump nodes in Tau Sigma have been blockaded by GTVA vessels for the past 8 days to prevent the Sheevans from leaving Tau Sigma itself. Tania Australis is a sparsely inhabited system on the frontier of known space, and could be one of the places the Sheevans will choose to go. The blockade consists of the GTCV Athens, the cruisers Scimitar, Lone Wolf, and Seliket, and fighter and bomber wings covering them, which are mostly Vasudan in origin. The Shivan attacks have decimated the defending fighter wings. Only Delta Wing, consisting of 3 damaged towerettes, remains to defend the capital ships. All have sustained damage, and the GVC Seliket has been disabled. The Shivans recommenced their attacks 10 minutes ago, and appear to be sizing up the blockade force. A major attack is sure to follow. Alpha Wing has been assigned to provide assistance to Delta in defending the blockade vessels and fending off the Shivan attack wings. Be prepared for heavy Shivan attacks. Bombers and the bombs they fire are your first priority. Long-range sensors picked up 2 Shivan capital ships, entering the area shortly after the Shivans destroyed the Phi Iridani jump node defenses. Our strike wings were unable to reach the vessels before they made a subspace jump further into the system, and we have been unable to...
Oh, man. What to do? Hold the blockade. I could pick the loadout I had last time. Too bad that, we don't have enough Tempest dumbfire missiles for everyone.
Long-range sensors picked up 2 Shivan capital ships, entering the area shortly after the Shivans destroyed the Phi Iridani jump node defenses. Our strike wings were unable to reach the vessels before they made a subspace jump further into the system, and we have been unable to locate them since this contact. They may try to make an attack on the blockade vessels or enter Tanya Australis. If they do, assist the blockade vessels in destroying or driving off the Shivan capital ships. The situation at the jump node is being monitored by Command. It is not currently considered volatile. However, if the situation becomes too intense, reinforcements will be assigned from other combat zones. Command will also update your objectives as required. Good luck, pilots.
Alpha Wing reporting in. How you holding up, Delta?
Wait,
Alpha, I'll
they're saved. You gotta be kidding me. I wanted them. I thought that was a Maxim. EPSR. Okay. Reset though.
Alpha Wing reporting in. How you holding up, Delta?
Good to see Alpha. However, we will file resistance with every shortly.
Consider it done, Delta. Engaging the Shivans now.
Okay.
Alpha, Taurus Wing is tearing us apart. Do something.
And make it. And do I? I hope that our ships can survive. I didn't have any torpedoes or trebuchets or Maxims available to me for this mission, so I'm gonna have to. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I think the best thing to do is get my wingman to follow me in that. Wingmen to follow me, and make sure my wingmen are following me closely, and have them all attack the anti-fighter bee all at once. And
Hostiles have been neutralized. We must prepare for the next wave of assault. The next attacks, anything like that, we'll be able to hold until reinforcements arrive.
Trust me, Alpha, it'll be bigger. Each wave gets more and more powerful.
What's the status on those reinforcements, Command?
Additional support will be sent once other battles are resolved, Alpha.
That's just another way of saying there aren't any.
Here they come. All fighters, engage and destroy.
he sounded rather down when he was down as in emotionally down. Demoralized. It makes sense though that he feels demoralized. Fighty. After fighting losing battles for so long, yeah, it really gets to you. I decided not to worry about the bombers because they're so far away. Maybe that was a bad idea.
Prevent that from happening. Must contain them here.
Let's see what I can do with these coordinate missiles. I think I had to target the one that's farthest away from me. Thought I'd kill him, but it's not. I'm standing right next to a frickin' Fenris cruiser. Okay, bombers. I'm hoping that the fighters are not too much trouble for my wingmen. Okay. I think I can kill the bombers all on my own. Just having my wingmen do nothing. That is definitely... Having my wingmen do nothing is most definitely a bad idea. Someone else decided to use their Hornet missiles against that bomber. Who? I wonder. Okay. This text is a little bit too small. A bit too small for 720p. Okay. I think something tells me that the next Sheevan that's going to come through is going to be a capital ship. Oh man. So you know how when people will talk about women being oppressed in the past, that usually means that women weren't allowed to have many of the rights and privileges that men had. That's because, and I think the reason for that is because of hypergamy, because women are always looking for someone who's more powerful than men. It's now an ancient prosperous society that kept women interested in men. If women didn't have thinking that if women because women are allowed all these rights and privileges that they have today, that's the reason why they're not interested in getting married to a man in this day and age. Why most of them are focusing on their careers instead of finding the husband. Just my theory. He's on that anyway. Great.
We have more bombers coming in on our starboard side. Keep them off us, pilot.
Okay, I may need some help with these guys. So, Alpha, we get out there. Alpha Wing, get out here and come help me with the bombers. Just, if I focus on a target for so long, I have to have done a significant amount of damage to it. I'm not going to stop once I've done that much damage to it unless I really have to. At speed. Really hope Delta can hold their own. They're the turrets. I can't really tell my wingmen to attack Can't really tell my wingmen to attack a whole wing. But okay, I'm trying. Oh damn, I thought I saw a yellow blip on my radar. In other words, a torpedo. Why did that error with the SF Mara subsystems happen in the first place?
All units engaged and destroyed.
I figured that would happen sooner or later. Okay. can I do? There's really not much I can do against Rakshasa. Other than, you know, tell everyone to attack this Rakshasa.
The Orbiter, all ships break formation from each break now.
Athens, where... Florida... Where is Florida, and what is it doing here?
The Amiga just got the Athens and the Sayaga. Beam cannons aren't functioning. Command, we're getting the hell away from here.
The MTD Auriga seems to be preventing beam cannons from firing. Alpha, see if you can scan their sensors and get some data on that device.
Okay. Scan the sensors. Alright.
Come on. The Shivan process. We are key.
Hey,
The Orega's headed out.
Alpha, this is Epsilon. We got here as soon as we could.
damn. You're a bit too late, I'm afraid.
We've been in the back. Thanks in part to the Auriga. She got through the node, though, and is in Tanya Australis.
All vessels are cleared to depart. We need you back at Tau Sigma Station at once.
Okay.
Our situation is dire. A combination of attacks from the Shivans and the damage the Auriga did laid waste to the entire blockade. Only the GTC Lone Wolf survived. However, there was nothing you could have done to prevent this. The Auriga is too powerful a ship to oppose effectively, and the Shivans too numerous. Perhaps we can take some cold comfort in the fact the Auriga destroyed the Shivan corvette Callega as well. The MTD Auriga jumped to Tanya Australis after destroying the blockade. The Biaki retreated and is still at large in the system. The node is completely undefended, and we have no idea how many Shivans have entered Tanya Australis chasing the Auriga. Defense forces at Tau Sigma Station and the Altair node are on full combat alert. It is only a matter of time now before the Shivans are engaged. It is unfortunate but understandable that you were unable to retrieve the sensor data we needed from the Auriga. We desperately need the data to overcome the vessel's beam inhibitor device. GTVI has ordered a special operations wing to perform a scan in Tania Australis. The Shivans were able to overcome the beam cannon inhibition device after a short time. Additional intelligence on Shivan vessels could also help us to counteract the inhibitor. Get some rest, Alpha. We're running combat flight shifts permanently now. Your next shift is in 6 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I think I'm gonna take a break, go to the bathroom, and I will be back. Alright. So, I need to start the countdown timer. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh, hello? Is there... What do I do? Oh, come on. There has to be... What is it doing? Right, well... I will see you in 20 minutes, hopefully. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Yes, it took me 20 minutes to go to the bathroom and relieve myself.
After the Sheevan smashed through our unprepared defenses at the Fire Redani jump node, all forces in Tau Sigma have been on full alert. Sheevan forces, spearheaded by the SD Azatov, have entered the system, and although they haven't struck anything larger than a stray freighter yet, we can't take any chances with the lives of civilians. To this end, all civilians in Tau Sigma are being evacuated to safe zones. In Tau Sigma, the only area that we can easily defend is Tau Sigma Station itself. The GTD Malachi and the GVD Kefrem are currently guarding this area. The other safe zones are all in Altair, and are guarded by other Vasudan forces. The GVD Luxor is being refitted and returned to active combat duty as we speak. Alpha, you will be taking up the escort of ships traveling to the Altair jump node. Delta is currently guarding these vessels, and you will relieve them. The civilian transports and freighters, most of which are from the Denimid binding platform, will jump in, plot exit coordinates, and depart. They shouldn't be in the area for more than a few minutes each, but the volume of traffic may be quite high. The Sheevans shouldn't have any interest in vessels traveling along this route, but you can never truly tell where or when they'll strike, and they've already got the better of us on several occasions. Be aware that you may encounter a Sheevan scouting wing or two. Should you encounter anything larger, the GVD Kefrem is ready to reinforce your position. Get out there, Alpha.
Right, what do we have? Oh, I can take the Maxims this time. Well, that's what I'll do. What other fighters are available to me? Hercules 1. I think I might take the Hercules 1 this time. If that doesn't work out, maybe I'll take the GTF Ulysses. I mean, Ulysses can mount the Maxims, and it's pretty maneuverable. Right. Poons. I prefer Tornado over Hornets.
Thanks for the escort, Delta, even if you didn't get any action. See you in Altair.
Blah.
Like they made them feel safer.
Do I detect a hint of sarcasm, Becky?
No, of course not. Maybe seeing civilian traffic is just about my idea of heaven.
Whenever you're ready for us, Alpha, we require escort. Sure, Regular. Forming up now.
Okay. Let's defend the...
We'll stay with you. It's just that it's so far. Nothing's going to happen in this whole patrol.
Well, would you rather be fighting the Sheevans? You saw what they did at the Fire Redani blockade.
Well, when you put it like that, I had anticipated living a few more years.
It's been so long, I do not remember much of this. We have Yenya and the Angular. Well, they've already reached their waypoint by now. There's gonna be action in this mission, I bet. There's gonna be at least some action. I thought we would be defending Telsum Station, but... And all of a sudden 100 Sheevan dragons jump in. Just kidding. Whatever. To be ready for anything. What the heck happened there? I think it would be a good idea for me to clean up to minimize that dolphin window. I'm on the dolphin is the file manager thing. They're so far out.
Looks like the Vesudans were right. I've got 4 manticores exiting subspace.
Okay. Let's take him. Oh my goodness. Bombers. Well, I took the tornado missiles for a reason, you know. Man. Are they gonna pursue the other ships into the... It's too far away for me to hit with a Prometheus. May as well try and use the Maxims. Maxims have much better range and much better speed. It looks like all the bombers taken care of.
Requesting immediate assistance.
We're on our way, Pandora. I'm translating the coordinates to the alternate node. Follow them.
But they're pirates. Apparently.
Proceeding to the warp out point now.
Incoming jump signatures. Destroy those bombs, pilot.
We're supposed to protect this thing. I mean, it's a pirate cruiser. Man.
Yes, CBRT is coming in the area. Press 5 for contact.
It's the killer. We are taking position at Tower Sigma Station now and have the coordinates locked in.
Okay, I'm close enough so that I can use the harpoon missiles. Damn! Did I just get hit by the Even bomb, and I survived. Holy shit. Oh man. Get that beam turret. Okay. Where's the anti-fighter beam turret? I'm gonna take out the anti-fighter beam turret, but... might need that thing. Yeah, we might need the thing. Might very well need the shooting destroyer to help us. Wait, let's Biaki down.
Okay, let's see if we can clear out some of these sheep.
Cruiser threat has been eliminated. We can take it from here, Alpha. Return to base.
Now do you call this a boring patrol, Mackie?
I was so. I've had better.
Yeah, sure. Now let's get back to the station before Command tells us to.
I must say, whoever made that...
A good performance, Alpha. Your escort of the civilian transports and freighters, whilst under considerable pressure from Sheevan attack wings, was done well, all things considered. The civilians you escorted, now safe and sound and well away from the Sheevan presence, are no doubt thankful that you were there to help them in their hour of need. Unfortunately, things have not gone so well elsewhere. As you already know, the GTVA blockade at the Tanya Australis node fell apart earlier today, and the Narlatep fleet gained complete access to both Tanya Australis and the systems beyond. While during your most recent sortie, Sheevan forces attacked the Altair jump node. Thankfully, they bypassed Tau Sigma Station altogether, but we no longer have the resources to guard both the installation and the jump node. The Narlatep now has 3 escape routes available to it: the Iridani Cloud, the Australis Outer Colonies, and the very heart of GTVA space. Things are looking grim, pilot. Be prepared to be called out at a moment's notice. If not, well, see you in 6 hours.
Okay.
Despite the recent incidents at both the Altair and Tanya Australis jump nodes in the Tau Sigma system, we seem to have contained the Sheevan advance within the system. To be honest, we don't know why. Given the firepower of the Sheevan fleet, the Narlatep, 2 additional destroyers, and a host of smaller vessels, all GTVA forces...
Oh, I have to get rid of another spam bot.
in the system are outclassed. We suspect that these 2 recent attacks by the Sheevans were testing the resolve of GTVA forces in the area. It is fortunate that the presence of the MTD Riga made the defenses at Tanya Australis seem stronger than they were. We expect that the Sheevans are gathering their strength for a strike, but we are sorely lacking any intelligence as to when and where it may come. Fortunately, a squadron of Pegasus-class stealth fighters has now been brought on station for a series of recon missions. Beta Wing will be flying reconnaissance in the Fire Redani to determine the extent of Sheevan fortifications around the jump node and in that system. Kappa will be investigating recent Sheevan activity in the outer system and tracing their supply line routes. So far, our sensor arrays have not been able to determine any of this, so we need first-hand intelligence. Alpha, your task will be the most risky, as you will be investigating an apparent rendezvous point for the bulk of the Sheevan vanguard. Report to briefing for your specific assignment. Since breaking through the defenses at the Fire Redani jump node, the bulk of the Sheevan forces have been gathering in a staging area some 8 astronomical units above the system's orbital plane. Why they have chosen this location is a mystery, as there are no apparent resources anywhere close to their staging area. From our intelligence gathered from communications traffic, we know that the SD Narlatep, SD Azathoth, and SD Thon are in close proximity to each other. There are a number of smaller ships nearby, but their exact count at this point is unknown. Your task is to jump into the area, target and identify each warship, examine their supply configuration, and get out. If a target of opportunity presents itself, we will give you authorization to intercept and destroy that target. Remember, the Pegasus fighters are reconnaissance vessels, not heavy combat fighters. Not even stealth fighters can successfully dodge heavy flak fire, so be careful engaging any enemy forces. Report to your fighters.
Oh man. We do get to choose the loadout for this mission.
Okay, come on. We're in. There's an awful lot of Shevens out here. I'm gunning over 20 capital ships.
Acknowledged, Alpha.
Okay.
Target the destroyers, and try to get a profile count on how many ships there are. Keep a low profile. Avoid using your weapons until necessary. We don't want them noticing you.
Acknowledged, Command. I'll hide my hand where it is. We should be pretty safe in these stealth fighters.
What?
You heard him. We'll have to target each ship for 2 seconds to get a reading.
Okay, target each cruiser for 2 seconds. Oh man, there are a lot of them. Wing. Shut off.
I counted 8 cruisers so far. There's a lot more of them.
Shut off. Pusha. Char. Dowel.
Yes, I thought. They've launched some fighters. They haven't seen us yet.
Go.
Keep it quiet.
Okay. What other cruisers do I... Other cruisers are here. Aqua. Stir.
3 corvettes? I don't think we've seen the Hasted before.
Okay, Shantak. That's one that I haven't targeted before. Okay, sure. So... Not the... Okay. Go away.
Okay, all the destroyers are here.
Command, this is Beta. We're in Phi Eridani and we're coming up empty. Not even a stray fighter.
Are you sure, Beta?
As sure as I can get. The Shevens aren't fortifying anything. They seem to have packed up their bags and gone elsewhere.
Where are the fighters?
Welcome.
Cancer Wing.
Come on, the count is in. All 3 destroyers are here, along with 3 corvettes and 15 cruisers.
Can you verify that, Alpha? From our previous encounters, we've recorded only 2 operational corvettes and a handful of cruisers.
Would you like me to knock on their exhaust pipes and ask for a head count? I'm serious, Command. All of the Shevens are here.
I agree, Command. We are also getting nothing out here. Just a bit of Sheevan wreckage. Looks like they scuttled several supply ships.
Acknowledge, Kappa. Alpha, are you getting anything on their supply convoy?
Okay.
Nothing, Command.
Well, where are the fighters? Okay, they're close to Aqua right now.
Lined up, Alpha?
I guess I really can't.
As in, lined up. They're tightly packed in a formation that isn't even more than 3,000 meters wide and about 6,000 meters long. I don't really want to get much closer.
I really wonder why.
Acknowledged, Alpha. Scan the corvette. Scan the navigation systems on the destroyers.
I really wonder, why do you need fighters in order to find these stealth fighters? Why can't these capital ship sensor systems find me in my stealth fighter right now? Why do you need... Damn. Okay, where is it? Okay. Right here. And of course, this is a mod from before the FSO engine added glide. So, you know, auto slide, Shelton slide, glide. So,
Okay, that's one subsystem scanned.
okay. I get close to Ithaqua now. Where's Cancer Wing? Still close to Ithaqua, it looks like. You're gonna warn me when I get close to the... A bit worried about going too fast. Afraid my afterburners might make me more visible to the Shevens. But I should be within scanning range very shortly. Okay. Okay, where's Cancer Wing? Cancer 3. Just scan the Corvette.
Come on, we've got something really big we'll be needed. Come on, you have a shaving nose portal in the area. It just materialized in front of the Narlethatep. What the hell are they doing?
Say again, Alpha?
Do I have to repeat myself? We have a Gnosis portal, clearly of ship design. They just walked in front of the Narlethatep, transmitting an image of it now. That's all the subsystem.
Confirmed, Alpha. Finish those scans if you haven't already, and get yourself to a safe distance to watch what's going on. We're notifying the Cypher.
I think they used the texture replacement feature in FSO in order to make that Gnosis portal look like a Sheevan thing. Well, I'm glad I got all those scans before.
Negative, Command. My instruments are all over the map. I can't tell where they went. I'm getting some really odd readings.
Confirmed, Alpha. We're dispatching the Cypher and the Escher to your position now. Can you get a scan on that Shiva Nosos portal?
Something blew up.
Negative, Command.
Why not? Was it destroyed?
No, sir, it went with them. All we have left is a few stray fighters.
Say again, Alpha 2? Did you say it warped out with them?
Yes, sir, that's confirmed. We were hit with a shockwave, and she walked out. My readings are telling me something weird, but I can't confirm until the Cypher gets here.
What do we do now?
The Cypher and Escher should be there shortly to relieve you. Clear the area in the meantime.
Affirmative, Command. I'm going to have to do some overtime at the bar for this one. Damn it, they've seen us.
Clear the area, that means kill all the enemy fighters. Right, there's Cypher and Escher.
We're on station, Alpha. What have you got for us?
Nothing physical, sir. But can you confirm a reading I have with your instruments? I have a strong subspace signature here.
We're getting it too, Alpha 2. Does this say what I think it says?
That we're now sitting next to a brand new stable jump node? Looks like it.
Damn. Okay, we're calling this one in. Return to base. Alpha, you've done all you can.
After that, Sasa, see you back Earth.
Right, going back to base.
It seems the Shevens have disappeared, with no sign of where they went. Somehow, The Narlithotep summoned a device similar to the ancient Knossos portal discovered in Gamma Draconis. It appears they've stabilized a previously unknown jump node and made their way through it. Some 20 Shivan capital ships have suddenly vanished, with only this new mysterious subspace corridor in their wake. We are beginning extensive patrols and scans of the area, as well as setting up a defensive perimeter around this new jump node. The Shivans could be anywhere.
Oh boy. A new jump node. What is this? Is that the Origa? Boy. Well.
Welcome back to GTVI, pilot. As you are now well aware, we have need of your abilities once again. You've joined us under very different circumstances to your last assignment of Special Operations Command. With the threat presented by the Shivans increasing and spreading into our core systems, we can no longer bide our time but must act quickly. Our objective, over the next series of operations, is the destruction of the Morgan Technologies Defense Force and the capture of its command vessel, the MTD Origa.
Boy, this will be interesting.
Morgan Technologies sought to gain control of the Tau Sigma system in order to exploit the high potential of the system. The corporation attempted to destabilize the region and undermine GTVA control with a series of strikes on civilian targets by hired mercenaries. The MT Defense Force was intended to replace the GTVA as a dominant military power in the system once Morgan had the second thing they wanted: the 2 million Capellan refugees settling in Tau Sigma. With the refugees in control of the system, they had themselves a ready-made empire. The Origa and other MT vessels participated in attacks on civilian and GTVA forces and showed no mercy to their enemies. The GTVA considers these forces to be guilty of crimes against the Alliance and war crimes under the provision of civilian protection decrees in Baytag. The Security Council issued a warrant for the capture or destruction of the MT vessels yesterday. The Origa and her accompanying flotilla must be brought to justice.
And that we will do that.
Our search for the Origa and the other MT military vessels begins in Tania Australis, the last known location of the Morgan Technologies destroyer. Our scouts believe that an MT vessel has been sighted near Wayfarer Station, and so you're going in to take a closer look. Wayfarer Station is the largest artificial structure in Tania Australis, and is the principal stop-off point for a large number of fringe-dwelling miners, explorer vessels, and less savory elements of society. It is also, unfortunately, the location at which the MT vessel was sighted. They're going to be flying into a potential combat situation in which there will be a lot of civilian targets. This complicates matters a great deal. You will be flying a Perseus fighter and be assisted by Beta Wing, also flying Perseus interceptors. We weren't able to get a positive ID on the Morgan vessel, so your primary objective will be to identify the MT ship among the other targets. Once this has been achieved, try to disable it so that the recovery craft Giordano can extract the vessel's crew. Cover the Giordano during the recovery op and prevent the destruction of the MT ship if possible. If the Wayfarer security forces present any opposition, you have limited authority to return fire. Do not destroy these civilian security vessels under any circumstances. However, Morgan fighters are fair game. Hopefully, once we have the MT prisoners, our interrogations will yield positive results.
Will the civilian security forces will be attacking me? Guess this is good, as good as it'll get.
Fair Station. Man, there's a lot of city traffic around here.
Commence your mission, pilots. Begin by scanning the nearby vessels.
Okay, let's start the search with the dragonfly over there.
Okay. I don't know, but you're going for the dragonfly.
I don't know if you heard, sir, but we're meant to be headed for the dragonfly.
I thought I could.
Doesn't look like much of this traffic is headed into Tau Sigma. Guess this whole Sheevan thing has everyone spooked around here.
Honestly, I thought I'd be able to go for whichever vessel I want. Split up and do the search.
Quite something, isn't it?
Yeah, hard to believe it was only built
What
here
the?
by necessity. Wayfarer was an explorer vessel. A heavy solar flare hit, wrecked its engines, and it was more trouble than the old crate was worth to repair it.
So they built a station around it, huh?
That's right. Looks like it does a good trade, too.
Pilots, it appears that the half-life is traveling a non-standard departure path.
Half-life.
Watch the escort.
Okay, radio. Okay, the escort is 2 Hercules fighters from what I can see. Radium wing. And they're headed for that jump node that's all the way over there. Tegnan. 50 kilometers away.
GTSC Half-Life is clean, Command. It's just a civilian science vessel.
Watch the debris, Juno. That's what the marker's for.
Hey, do you think we should get a scan of that transport?
We might as well. Moving to the Juno now.
The transport. Oh, you know. Gotta find it first. It's Juno. Aw, damn, I shouldn't move that quickly. I shouldn't be that quick to change my decisions. Shouldn't be so quick to change my plans. It's like there's something in that debris field. Purple flickering blip on my radar. They are ready.
Hey, combat in this area is prohibited. Cease fire or face consequences.
Carry out your orders, pilots. We have jurisdiction here.
That was a warning shot. The next one will hit you if you don't stand down. Okay, that's enough warning. Sec 4 wing, move in.
We have our people. No point in keeping ourselves undercover anymore. Wayfarer Station, we are first transmitting data to you now. Please stand by.
Crap, your GTVI Sec 4 wing, stand down. Sorry about the mix-up, pilot.
The NCT Juno is disabled. Now deploying the Giordano.
Where's Cuba?
The Juno is taking damage.
Wait, that was the wing that was guarding Juno.
We're on talking approach to Juno now. We've got you covered, Giordano.
But that was not the only empty vessel here, is it?
Hey, Wayfarer. We have another security wing on an attack vector. Can you confirm?
No, Beta 2, those fighters aren't part of our security detail. We don't have any record of them at all.
Whatever they are, they're still coming at us. Get ready to engage those fighters.
Maybe they're the Morgan Tech. Maybe they're the Morgan Technologies goons. We aren't gonna let a mafia run in this place. We aren't gonna let your mafiosos run this place. Why am I allowed to scan that cruiser?
Another hostile wing. You look like you have your hands full. Do you need some help, pilot? Yeah, that'd be real nice, Wayfarer.
We are on your beam, pilots. More action than we'd get normally.
Oh my god. I guess they want to destroy Juno, so that I guess Juno is carrying materials that are important to Morgan Technologies, and they rather destroy them rather than let them fall into our hands. Damn mafia guys they are. Once Morgan Technologies takes control over the area, they're gonna, like the mafia. Okay. So, what is Pavo Wing doing? Okay, this is not an optional mission branch.
We made it, pilot. Engaging drive now.
Great.
We got what we came for. Pilots, make the part now or clear the area of hostile fighters.
All hostile fighters are down. Thanks for the help, Wayfarer. Not a problem, Beta 1.
Okay, looks like Beta made it out. What is the... but still, what is this purple blip on my radar? Could be something, could be nothing, could be... What the hell is that thing? That purple blip on my radar that keeps flickering.
You did well out there, considering what we had to put up with. Flying in a hot zone with many civilian targets, a mistaken identity by the local security personnel, and an attack by mysterious fighters. Flying in this kind of environment always presents danger to our pilots and also to the civilians who we are sworn to protect. The risk of a shot hitting a civilian freighter or explorer is high in this kind of mission, but fortunately you showed skill and restraint, even when under fire from friendly forces. This isn't something that every pilot can boast. The crew of the disabled MTT Juno isn't talking under conventional questioning methods, and because they're not straightly military personnel, we're going to need special authorization from GTVI HQ and IKEA if we want to continue our inquiry. This could take some time. Nevertheless, the capture of this crew is a significant step forward. You did well out there, protecting our transport from the unwanted attention of hostile fighters. Their origin remains unknown, though it's a safe bet to assume that they were MT or pirate fighters.
Yeah, maybe MT, the personnel who wanted to destroy the transport, prevent their important materials from getting into our hands, or pirates who wanted to take the materials for themselves.
Okay, pilots, here's the deal. We don't know how, but it looks like a group of MT vessels ambushed a GTVI convoy headed through the system of Tegmen in grid sector 320 by 116. The last transmission from the convoy stated that they were under attack and that several vessels had been disabled. This convoy was meant to be top secret, as so an MT attack on it is of the utmost concern. It is unlikely that the Morgan attack group simply stumbled upon the convoy. The situation with the convoy remains unknown. Alpha Wing will be sent in to reconnoiter the area and see if there are any convoy ships remaining and what shape they're in. Our convoy consisted of the GTSC Beaufort, GTFR Aztec, and the freighters Emza, Seru, and Yar. The GVCV Supidu and GVC Marut escorted these vessels. As you can judge by the escort, this was no ordinary convoy. If there's anything worth salvaging out there, we will send in recovery craft to retrieve survivors. The rescue of crew is our primary objective. The recovery of convoy craft would help us to conserve resources. Alpha Wing will provide cover as these duties are carried out. It would also be reasonable to assume that were there anything out there to salvage, Morgan might come back and finish what they started. The convoy possesses considerable defensive firepower, but their status is unknown, and if MT ships attack, you'll be called upon to defend friendly targets in the area. You're going out into an unknown, possibly volatile situation. Tread carefully and keep your wits about you.
Well, as long as my objectives are simple and understandable, I should be able to do it. Like defend this convoy. What the?
Convoy craft with Alpha Wing reporting. Please respond. Repeat.
They're all disabled or destroyed.
Convoy craft.
Greetings, Alpha Wing. We were wondering when help would show up.
What happened here?
We were jumped by a number of MT vessels. They disabled us and took the GTFR Aztec with them.
What was the Aztec carrying?
The Aztec was a freighter attached to R&D. It was carrying parts for GTVI's anti-beam inhibition device. We're carrying some research data too, so if MP want everything, you can bet they'll be back.
So that's why this convoy's flight plan was classified.
Evidently, it was not classified highly enough. Morgan did not just happen across our convoy.
It would appear that GTVI has a security leak somewhere along the line.
That's the truth, most embarrassing to intelligence.
Leave the speculation to the experts, people. GTSC Beaufort and escort. We're sending in recovery craft to extract our personnel. Stand by.
Command, Freighter Emza here. We believe that we'll be able to pull ourselves out of here if Alpha Wing can provide escort.
Very well. Sensors are showing minimal damage to the engines and hull of the Silu as well. Alpha, escort these two vessels out of the area.
Roger that, Command. We are forming up on the freighters.
Oh man. Yeah, I think they'll be able to get out of here without too much trouble. Assuming we don't get jumped. Assuming we don't get suddenly jumped by the MT freaks. Mafiosos, I think they are.
Uh-oh, looks like somebody wants to stop us from leaving. Get ready for a fight.
Of course. Well, I hope that I can do this. Escort. The things where the ships are supposed to be defending, they're holding up well so far.
We've just detected a large explosion near the convoy. So Peter, what's going on?
We've been hit by a large electromagnetic pulse, man. All weapons systems are offline.
An Argo transport has jumped in. It's trying to dock with us. Do something, pilot.
It looks like they're serious about trying to get hold of this information. Beta Wing is en route to assist. In the meantime, Alpha, hold them off.
Don't let MG get the full force.
I think we're already too late.
Good work, pilots. The Falcon has been destroyed.
Okay. Go for it.
We're not out of the woods yet. Bombers are going for the convoy ships.
Defend those
You need a support ship.
The recovery drop will be with you within a minute.
I'm gonna need a support ship. I need to rearm. Oh. And I don't think I have enough time to wait for the support ship to refill my missiles. I really don't know. I think I'm just gonna just sit here, wait for the... Okay.
We're a little busy here by saying continue your approach. Order on dropping the boat to the torpedo now.
And can I trust my wingman to kill those bombers? Okay, support ship is docked with me. Right, go shoot down those bombs. Missiles are now refilled. I think that was a good reload of my missiles. Cover crew rescue. Here I was thinking I was gonna be. It's too late for the... Here I was thinking I was too late for the... to save the Beaufort from being captured by MT. What ship are they going after, though? Are they going after Sopidu? Oh man. Their engines are still active. I guess these transports are here to rescue the...
Fighters incoming. Hold on. These ships are for Sudan. Say again, Alpha? Did you say for Sudan?
Yes?
Roger that, Command. What's going on here?
Oh man.
It's unknown. Continue your defensive convoy against any and all aggressors.
I do think that Morgan had instances of nuclear reactions. Nor did I. Maybe we're not fighting Morgan's technology.
And who are we fighting?
hardly believe Morgan technology. You've made a deal with the Empire.
All of the torpedoes crew is safely above. We're getting out.
Wait, Archmado, where is it? Oh, damn. And when I see a swarm of Hornet missiles going aimed at a capital ship like that, even a Corvette, gets me nervous. It really gets me worried. Because it can really surprise you how much damage fighter formation
I can't get lock on them. What the? Those things look like they've been stealthed.
Defend those transports, pilot. We'll sort out ruins what fights are later.
Well, those are Horus fighters. Well, they do have a rather thin profile, but the other Vasudan fighters also have a thin profile. How close are they? How far are they? Are they just me, or are they weaker than the ordinary Horus fighters? Their hull looks weaker. Okay, every craft, etc. Yeah, the
All Allied vessels stand clear of the convoy ships now.
Who the hell are you and why are you attacking the convoy ship? Identify yourselves, Deuce.
I'm afraid that we answer to a higher authority, pilot.
This is GTVI command. Stand down, Deus. You have no authority here.
We have every authority here, Command. We're here on orders of GTVI High Command.
We have new orders coming in. The Deus's mission is confirmed. You may assist in the destruction of the convoy craft, pilot.
let's have some fun. Oh man. Boy. Those Helios bombs are looking really fancy. Glad I got to ogle some Helios bombs.
So what, is this some new form of stress relief for pilots? I like it.
Omega 1 here. News, this CZ has been sanitized. Departing now.
They're gone. I wonder what all that was about.
We'll tell you back home, Beta 1.
Well,
Return to base now. The convoy is away.
I don't feel bad for destroying them because they were Their crews were evacuated anyway. So their crews are all safe.
Performed acceptably in a combat situation in which details were not readily available. Because of your efforts, the recovery craft were all able to dock and escape safely with the crews of the stricken convoy craft. By all rights, this situation shouldn't even have happened. The method by which Morgan Technologies obtained the coordinates of the convoy remains unexplained. However, it would seem that all of your effort was in vain. The Vizang, Crescitra, and Ajmetu didn't show up at the designated rally point, and have failed to do so in the intervening hours. Our search teams have found nothing to suggest they didn't make it, not even debris. The 3 recovery transports, their crews, and those of the convoy craft have simply vanished. Command can give no valid explanation for this. The freighters Emza and Silu both escaped with their crews. This may only be a small number of personnel to survive, but if our operations have saved only 1 person, then they have not been in vain. We have not been able to determine the origin of your mysterious attackers either, though they do not appear to be empty vessels or belong to any local pirates. The GTC Deus, however, was a vessel dispatched by no less than GTVI High Command to destroy the convoy craft once they had been evacuated, to prevent them falling into enemy hands.
Yeah, much for the recovery craft. Oh man. Also, I was looking through my old screenshots of FSO. Found some screenshots in which I think the textures were missing on some of the ships.
Have met with very little success. The vessel has eluded our search teams, though we have forced it into the... Our efforts to... Our efforts to locate and capture the MTD Auriga have met with very little success. The vessel has eluded our search teams, though we have forced it into the Delphi system, from which we have discovered no stable jump nodes for departure, other than the Techmen node, which is blockaded. We are now commencing a methodical search and scan operation in Delphi. The Auriga will not escape from our grasp this time. You will be escorting the GTA Alacrity in a sweep of Delphi Spatial Sector 143 Gamma near the gas giant Delphan. Only an AWACS vessel provides the required sensor clarity over a wide enough area to feasibly cover an entire system, and so half a dozen other vessels have been deployed. You must ensure the Alacrity's safety as it completes a sensor sweep of the area. The vessel has other jobs to complete and didn't come cheap either. If the MTD Auriga or elements of her group are discovered by the Alacrity, the GTD Mercura and GTCV Farragut are on standby and will be deployed to deal with the enemy forces. You will be required to assist them, which may require a short jump to another area in the system. Be prepared to receive new orders. Other than the MT vessels and our own, there should be next to no other activity in Delphi. The system was discovered only recently and remains unknown to the general public, pending review of the system's potential. The Auriga has nowhere to go. The net is closing in, pilots, and we're going to get our men. Now get out there. They're waiting for you in the loading bays.
Yeah, although they say they have the Tegman node blockaded, I'm afraid that the Auriga is gonna punch through that blockade in the Tegman node. You may know what the Auriga is capable of based on the mission, on a previous mission, if you remember.
Begin your search pattern, Alacrity. Pilots, you know the drill.
Yeah, we know what to do. Tachyon enabled detection grid online. We're beginning a sensor sweep of this sector. It's gonna take quite some time. Get comfortable, pilots.
Babysitting. When are we gonna get some real missions?
Maybe when we've got some real enemies to fight, all we've done so far is chase shadows. They've gotten away every time, too. Like they're taunting us.
Taunting us? Get a grip. I think you're going stir-crazy out here.
Yeah, but it sure is creepy out here, you have to admit. Anything could be hiding in this system.
What? Like the Auriga? Or maybe the Shivans?
Huh. Or like those mysterious attackers that took out the GTSC Beaufort convoy. They attacked while the transports were loading the survivors.
Then a GTVI cleanup squad breezed right in and blew up what's left away. Right?
Right, but that's not the strangest part. The strangest thing is that the rescued transports never showed at their rendezvous. No distress call, no debris, no nothing.
Weird. A real Bermuda Triangle mystery, eh?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think it was any unnatural power that took those transports.
It's certainly the right place for it. This far out into the fringes. It's spooky.
Why the hell are we out here in the first place? It's like we're being shadowed, as if Morgan weren't bad enough.
If you ask me, they should just forget about the Auriga. It's not like it's doing any harm way out here.
Command doesn't need your opinion, pilot. Keep quiet and stay focused.
Command never needs anyone else's opinion. They're always right.
That is enough, pilots. Concentrate on your mission unless you want a formal warning.
This place has got us all nervous, pilots. Let's just finish this and get home alive.
At least I knew what I was fighting with the Auriga. Now I'm not even sure who I'm fighting for.
That's quite a warning from Command. It's quite a warning to receive from Command.
Picking up a new contact. It's the Cypher. Cypher, Alpha Wing reporting. Nice to see you. That's odd. The Cypher's not responding. I don't see any damage.
I can't get a lock on her either. What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You always have a bad feeling. It's probably just transponder trouble. I'm reading a power spike. Good God. They are after me. I'm not gonna make it.
Alacrity is down. Repeat, we have lost the Alacrity. Pilots, that frigate has been designated hostile, but we still can't get her fixed. Get away from her, now!
There's a wing of hostiles on our tails.
Give it.
You see what I mean about a bad feeling? Damn it, they're not fighting fair. Let's regroup near that asteroid field and try to shake them.
That's over 20 clicks away.
What if that's not the Cypher?
I'd rather die? Come on, let's move it.
What if that's not the Cypher? Man. Can't believe it. We can do is go to that fire regroup. Couldn't have done anything to say the Alacrity.
GCT mature here, pilots. Command told us we got the problem.
Try to catch the frigate, Mercura. Alpha, Beta, cover the Mercura and she'll cover you.
We're away off course, Command. We'll never reach it in time.
Man, they're all going after Farragut. And apparently they have some sort of sensor jamming or stealth system on their ships. But we can't target them for whatever freaking reason. They have... I saw that. They have an AWACS of their own.
transponder signals. Deploying Delta now.
I'm sorry, but is that all you've got? We really need more cover.
You'll come to me too, Crystal One. Most of our fighters are guarding over A1.
At least we have.
More hostile fighters on attack vectors. Get a transponder lock on those things, Makura.
Already on it, pilot. We should have a solution in about a minute. Hold them off until
I
then.
think GTVA you should restructure so that GTVO doesn't conflict with, so that we don't get any more misunderstandings between GTVA and GTVI. Oh my goodness. We have bombers, we have to kill them now. How did they fit action guns onto a Perseus fighters? Yes, these are Morgan technology goons.
The jamming is being broadcast from the ship. Let's hope to get locked now.
Oh boy, this is difficult, but not impossible. Without being able to get a lock on the, they've probably done so much damage to Makura already. I might even be firing at friendlies. Like if I'm having a hard time getting radar lock on these, shouldn't I having a hard time getting a visual on them too? Not as difficult to get a visual on them, but know what's going on. Okay. Farragut. They got more coming in. Bombers this time. RMS class. Yeah.
Makura, can you hit the enemy frigate at this distance? Well, fine, Command. Powering up main cannon now. Stand back, everyone. Our shot went wide, Command. There's no way we'll hit that target at this range. We have a positive lock on the source of the jamming. It's an A1, the boulder. Destroy the boulder, pilots. We need a sensor lock on these enemy craft.
Maybe now we'll maybe now we'll be able to start getting an idea of what the heck is going on with these rogue fighters, rogue destroyers. The rogue Vasuda destroyers. The rogue Vasudan fighters, the Cypher, apparently. Why? Or maybe the Cypher is being tricked. Oh, you've caused us enough trouble. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Right.
Boulder is down. Sensor locks have been established on all fighters.
This should make things easier.
What about that frigate over there? Finally get a lock on these guys.
Pilot, forward notice swarm of incoming. They're launching to your forehead.
We're on our way, Makura. Hang on, we'll get off you.
We've got a lock on the enemy frigate. Destination is Enigma. Damn it, the Enigma's getting away. GTCV found us. Engage the Enigma at once.
What next? Is the GTD Hades gonna show up or something?
I knew it wasn't the Cypher. They pulled the oldest frickin' trick in the book.
Hurry it up, pilots. We've already suffered over 50% damage.
I know. If I was closer, then I'd be participating too. Use the oldest damn trick in the book.
Good work, pilots. We've sustained severe damage, Command. Request immediate status update. Get back to the GTVI rally point, Makura. Alongside other vessels to hunt down the Enigma. Alpha, Beta, see you back home. Thanks for saving our hide like that.
Well, this is getting interesting, though.
GTVI Central Command has issued no explanation, either officially or unofficially, to explain today's actions. However, it is clear that the GTFF Enigma was not a vessel belonging to Morgan Technologies, but to GTVI itself. This much was ascertained from the sensor data that was recovered once the GTA Boulder was destroyed. However, it does not explain the intent of the vessel. No records of the Enigma itself exist in standard archives. You did sterling work defending the GTD Makura from a heavy attack that nearly cost us over 5,000 lives. Despite the extreme danger posed by these mysterious GTVI fighters, we beat them back. The Enigma, as you well know, vanished and has since evaded detection. The events of this mission have been classified Level Omega, the highest level of security that GTVI possesses, by Central Command. You are not to discuss or record the events of this mission in any form. Failure to comply with this directive will result in the penalty of death. Off the record, it would appear that GTVI is once again dealing with a rogue faction in its midst. The size and influence of this group remains unknown. without any verification from Central Command. We simply can't say. Your actions with GTVI in this operation have boosted our effort to capture the Auriga. The empty vessel has been located, and a full strike will be carried out on the vessel ASAP.
Alright. I think I'm gonna leave Phase 2 there for now. Maybe move on into Project X. Battles are won by slaughter and maneuver. The greater the general, the more he contributes in maneuver, the less he demands in slaughter. Winston Churchill. The bitter lessons of the past should teach us hard truths for the future. Yet time and again the human race has failed to learn from its mistakes, rise up to the challenges set by new situations and new enemies. In our arrogance, we have believed for centuries that no enemy will survive contact with our plans. In truth, no plan of ours will survive contact with the enemy. Pride comes before a fall. We have been proud and have fallen many times during the past 50 years. There are simply too many variables to consider when planning an appropriate strategy. Ultimately, the battle will be won and lost due to the tactical decisions made by those on the front lines. Marcus Ethers, Tactical Database. Okay. There's 8 stages to this command briefing, but I think I've played enough Phase 2 for now. I think I set it to retro when start up Project X for Amiga. You know, because Amiga April. Okay. Right now, we'll just open up the Amiga Live launcher. Okay, Windows users who cannot launch the emulator when pressing start or join game, check for solution on the FAQ. Okay, right now, do I have it? I have... Okay, so... I need to move that below the... below the game window. Okay. Amiga Live launcher. Where is Project X? PR Project 1. No, that's not it. Although, it does look like a shoot-'em-up game. Project X is also a shoot-'em-up game. Okay. PR Project X Special Edition 93. Screen score. I don't know what screen score means, but I'm sure it's something interesting. Team 17. I need to get FSUAE window. Okay, it's an Amiga 1200 game. I change the size of this window so that it doesn't block out the sides. Okay. Project X. Also, I have an Amiga themed PNG tuber model in the works. Okay. That's what I've got right now. It's not ready yet, so I don't have it. I'm not using it right now because it's not ready yet, but I will start using it when it's ready, either before the end of this month or in August, whichever comes sooner. Right. Project X, one player. Okay. You have to choose looks like you have to choose the level, and then start the game. As you break out of hyperdrive, you realize your first mission is to reach the planet itself. Rix is situated at the end of a tricky sector. Enemy forces have been alerted, and be cautious of the asteroid belts on approach. Get ready, player one. Okay.
Destroy waves for power-ups.
There's a remake of Project X available on Steam. It's called Project X Light Years. I've had a slight issue with Project X Light Years because I've had a slight issue with Project X Light Years because I haven't been able to quit the game from a level. Although it says you have to hold down the fire button for a second or two, I have tried doing that, and it has not quit on me. And the game has not quit.
Approaching asteroid belt.
Okay.
Select now for stealth. Approaching asteroid belt.
I feel like I could have done much better for this time. But hey, this is an old game. Old games are hard. Yes, I know.
Speed up. Destroy waves for power-ups.
I don't know which keys do what.
Select now for building.
Hard to avoid them, but it makes more sense to avoid them. You can pick up these cameras later.
Select now for stealth. Approaching asteroid belt.
So even in the original version, it had voice acting.
Select now for stealth.
Oh my goodness.
Select now for stealth.
Project X is still a pretty damn fun game. We got so far too. Oh yeah, I watched another person playing this game. They just basically circle strafed this guy. Why do you die in one hit?
Destroy waves for power-ups.
Would be able to do better than this. Remember to freaking avoid these guys rather than... Much better idea to try and avoid these guys rather than run into them. And in a stupid attempt to try and hit them.
Select now for build-up.
I was almost worried that that missile was gonna hit me. That missile is not my own.
Select now for speed up. Select now for guns. Power up. Select credits for bonus weapons. Guns. Power up.
Right, I have more firepower.
Select credits for bonus weapons.
Build? What does build do? Certainly that one can only fire downwards. There's really no way I could have predicted that attack pattern. I really don't think there was any way I really could have predicted that pattern.
Destroy waves for power.
So when the power up is build, does that mean it's
Speed up. Nice. Power up. Select now for speed up.
does that mean does that mean it levels up my guns?
Homing missiles. Guns. Power up. Guns. Approaching asteroid belt. Guns. Power up.
Okay, so you collect those power-up things and looks like you collect those P's and you get to choose what you want. And you get... But as long as you do it at the right time, you get to... That's something I learned just now. What did I get hit by there?
Approaching asteroid belt.
And of course, I lost a level on my guns and my slide cannons.
Power up.
Ah!
Speed up.
How many lives am I gonna have to lose to this guy?
Select now for speed up.
Is it even possible to destroy him? I hope so. Maybe not. Never know, some people might be so good at this game that they can beat this boss easily. This boss is nothing for them.
Select now for guns. Power up. Speed up.
So, does that mean I'm not allowed to
Now for speed up.
build up my guns any further. And what does build do for me?
Select now for speed up. Collect credits for bonus weapon. Select now for gun. Power up. Collect credits for bonus weapon. Select.
There is no way.
Destroy waves for power.
Excuse me. Damn it, I can do better than that. Fine. No. How about no? I don't like dying in one hit. I don't think even the remake of Project X has you dying in one hit. Arcade mode, rookie mode. This is my first time playing, so this fair, isn't it?
Destroy waves for power up. Nice. Power up. Speed up.
What the hell? Why did it blast me toward... Why did it throw me towards the enemies that time? I swear that's what it did. I thought it was supposed to be an upgrade. No! No! I thought it was supposed to be just an upgrade to the speed. Never again!
Speed up. Destroy waves for power up. Nice. Power up. Gun. Power up. Speed up. Gun. Power up. Build up. Gun. Power up.
Idiot!
Approaching asteroid belt. Select now for speed up.
Surely I can get through that without losing a life.
Select now for speed up.
Without being a total idiot. I'd like to think that I can. Good grief.
Select now for guns. Power up.
Build.
Select now for build up. Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for build up.
What does the missile... What does the plasma do for me?
Select now for dice. Power up. Plasma. Power up.
Ooh.
Select now.
Improves my shots.
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Dice. Power up.
What does the magma do?
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for speed up. Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for speed up. Plasma. Power up. Select now for speed up. Nice. Power up.
Okay, I killed that one. Yeah, dying in one hit is not fun.
Guns. Power up. Select now for speed up.
My goodness.
Select now for guns. Power up.
Ah,
Destroy waves for power up.
ah, what the? Of course, it's my first time playing through this, so...
Destroy waves for power up.
Commodore Amiga games were hard,
Credits for bonus weapons.
especially the 17 ones. Magma.
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for plasma. Magma. Power up.
Like this one, it reminds me of the laser Turrican. Turrican 2. But I got rid of it because
Speed up.
I changed my weapon loadout. I have another bot to get rid of. I knew I'd be able to kill that thing.
Select now for speed up.
Really gotta focus on avoiding the shots rather than trying to hit stuff.
Select now for
If you die in one hit and still have 4 lives left. Thankfully. Thankful for that.
Select now for speed up.
Should really wait till those get closer. But, you know, the magma shot only fires forward, so it doesn't...
Laser beam.
What happened there?
Select now for speed up. Select now for build up. Select credits for bonus. Select now for speed up.
I gotta review the VOD. Trying to find out what the heck I've been doing wrong.
Select credits for bonus weapon. Select now for guns. Power up.
Is it because they're going... Is it just because they're going so fast? I think that might be it. Is it possible to select a weapon if you already have it?
Select credits for bonus weapon. Select now for guns. Power up.
Okay, I got behind it. No, I'm an idiot. Right when I got hit, I pressed the down arrow.
Select now for speed up. Select now for build up. Select credits for bonus weapons. Homing missile. Power up.
This looks like a minefield. You get any extra lives?
Homing missile. Power up.
Like my missiles at the max level. They're coming from above.
Select now for speed up.
Is this my punishment for...
Select credits for bonus weapon.
One more run, and then I'm gonna try and then maybe I'll raid out to someone.
Destroy waves for power up.
This is supposed to be the Project X Special Edition.
Speed up. Guns. Power up. Guns. Power up. Guns. Power up.
Right, well...
Nice. Power up. Approaching asteroid belt.
The asteroid should not be too much trouble. So long as I can take care to avoid them rather than...
Homing missile.
I think I want the plasma. Plasma lets me hit a few targets above and below, but mostly he stays to the front.
Speed up.
Oh man, my ship is where the... Oh, I destroyed it, and Just as I did that, another one came in. Oh, there's no collecting the P from that one.
Select now for speed up.
What the hell, man?
Destroy waves for power up. Guns, power up.
Should not have done that.
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for missile.
Missile plasma. Okay. Speed.
Select now for speed up. Select now for
Damn it. My eyes are too focused on one particular pixel on the screen.
plasma, power up. Select now for speed up. Collect credits.
What the hell am I doing? Whatever I'm doing, it doesn't appear to bring me any closer to safety.
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for ice. Power up. Plasma. Power up.
Yeah, I like the plasma. Kind of looks like the sonic wave guns from Tyrion 2000. I really don't know what the bill.
Waves for power up.
Oh my, I survived so long without losing life.
Select now for speed up. Destroy waves for power ups. Select now. Speed up.
Good grief.
Select now for speed up.
This is no.
Destroy waves for power ups. Select now for speed up. Collect credits for bonus weapons. Nice. Power up.
I think it's really important to slide power-ups now.
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Power up.
Wonder if it might be possible to shoot more missiles. Maybe get an extra life.
Credits for bonus weapons. Destroy waves for power ups. Plasma. Power up. Owning the top. Power up. Select now for guns. Power up. Collect credits for bonus weapons.
I haven't.
Stealth. On.
Wait, what? My weapons are disabled. Damn. Game over, player one. That was a good run while it lasted. I think I'm gonna quit for now. I've been streaming for like a little over 3 hours already, so thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. It really made it worth it for me to keep streaming. Maybe I'll raid out to some, wait. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe you raid Captain Obia, if he's still streaming. Okay. Right. Thank you very much for coming again. I really do appreciate it. You've really made it feel like it's worth it for me to keep streaming. With that said, I'll see you Monday. Right. Goodbye.